Everybody, happy Friday night here in New York City. I'm on Amsterdam Avenue again. I'm going to walk uptown this time. Last week I did a video on Amsterdam Avenue and we walked downtown, or downtown direction. So right now we're at 73rd in Amsterdam and we're going to walk up right now.
We're getting the box, right? Yeah, there's a lot. Apparently there's like I hope so.
Kind of easy if you have like 4 to 7, like
Everybody, how are you? It's Friday night in New York City. It's a beautiful night on the Upper West Side. Thought we'd just walk up, see how the restaurants are going right now and see the people out. Perfect night again. The weather the last few nights have been really, really nice. I'm at 74th in Amsterdam right now.
Después de las 2 ya mamó, pinche sábado,
regular time, 5 o'clock, and then Saturday I can turn it up. Because Saturday, I work at 5 o'clock and I'm running that day. Let me tell you about this bitch ass fucking manager I had. He pissed me the fuck off. They gonna tell me. They gonna tell
The food smells so good. Yeah, and dining on the patios means your dog can join you. Yeah, this is a very dog-friendly city. You can take your dog just about anywhere here. La Playa Betty's, this restaurant across the street, I've been to often. I absolutely love it. Great restaurant up here, right here. But I really, really like the restaurants here on the Upper West Side. Oh, what am I saying? They're all over New York. They're amazing. But since this is more of my area, I'm in this area more often, and Central Park is just a few avenues over. Amsterdam, Columbus, and then Central Park West. So just 2 avenues to my right. Our right would be Central Park. So when you visit New York City, I do recommend this area. And the west side here has a lot of restaurants. So if you're at the park, any exit of the park you come out of on the west side, you can basically find a restaurant. You know, not so much on Central Park West right when you come out, but more on Columbus and then Amsterdam. Dogs everywhere, and I love it. Good for the soul to have a dog. This is Levain Bakery, or one of my favorite bakeries in the entire city. There's Magnolia Bakery that I love, which is right on Columbus, a block over, avenue over, and then Levain Bakery is really famous for their cookies. Definitely recommend it. When you come to New York City, I don't care what part of the city you're staying in, you have to go to Levain Bakery. Seriously. And there's another Levain Bakery a few blocks up, not too far. and closer to Central Park, and there's a line out the door. It's like a little typical New York City, you know, a few steps down, below ground, so to speak. And it's really tiny. Only a few people can fit in the store, and it's lines out the door. It's packed, especially on the weekends. Trying to get around here.
Well, it was probably better in his mind than using another Uber. Well, really, Uber, that's how it works.
Trying to get out of the people traffic jam for a second, you guys. I'd rather have you see more of the restaurants than the back of people's heads. So now we're at 79th Street, and when I did my video the last time from Amsterdam Avenue about a week ago, this is kind of where we turned. So we're just going to continue to go straight. Actually, I'll wait a minute. We'll cross here. We'll cross on this side of the street, and we'll walk on the restaurants on the other side. So the next avenue too is Broadway. Straight ahead. If I was to walk one block down, that's Broadway right there. But Amsterdam has a lot more restaurants we can walk by. But we'll walk down Broadway on that part of Broadway soon again. I've done that, I think, last year. I'll do it again. And that is right up to Columbus and Central Park West and Central Park. Let's look into the Hudson River too. Broadway and the Hudson River. This has a lot of restaurants on this strip right here. And all these outside structures are due to the fact, due to COVID. You know, for outside dining during when COVID was really bad, and now they are permanent structures, which I really love. They are permanent, and I think it's amazing. So you can see them on both sides of the streets, packed.
Yeah, just for a statement. Yeah.
But the city decided to keep them permanently, which I absolutely love. It actually creates more business.
Iba del otro lado.
That are more jaded.
Yeah, probably that. If you want to get a piece of paper.
Yes, yeah.
So cool.
It's pretty busy out here. I love it tonight. Friday night. All these restaurants are hopping.
Which one is spice?
You know what? I think I'm going to cross over one block to Amsterdam. In 1 second. Next block. I'm sorry, not to Amsterdam, to Columbus. We're on Amsterdam.
What I like about it here is that like
So I'm not really looking at, I can't really see the comments. It's got to maneuver where I'm walking.
We need more last.
So we're going to walk over one block to Columbus. And there we are looking downtown. We're just gonna go up one block over to Columbus. I was just thinking tonight how we were saying a few weeks ago, you know, doing videos and showing the city and saying, you know, New York City is coming back and, you know, things are getting back to normal. Now I feel like we're already past that and things are pretty much back to normal. You know, it's nice to see the city it's been pretty normal for a few weeks now, and it's really, really nice to know that New York City's doing so great. From being the worst, actually, in the world, the epicenter, to the best in the country, lowest COVID rates in the country. So we're almost to Columbus. So you lived on Broadway in Amsterdam, 75th between Broadway and Amsterdam? That's awesome. Yeah, things change so quickly. They really do. Just, you know, since I've been here almost 10 years, and just to see the changes from when I've been here, it's unbelievable, especially the skyscrapers that, you know, like line the bottom of Central Park. This fire station tucked in the middle of these brownstones. It's pretty cool. But yeah, there are so many changes. It's unbelievable. It changes so quickly. So right now, then, this is Columbus. And just one avenue over is Central Park and Central Park West. This is a great restaurant. I'll show you real quick. I like this one too. Time and Tonic. It's a nice restaurant. It's very popular too. That's okay, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna go up. My friend Jen, actually, that I used to work with at Central Park, lives 2 blocks up. I think I'll just surprise her when I'm done with the video. So Columbus, this area has great restaurants too. Sorry, no, you're good. Dogs everywhere, amazing dogs. Chris, is it expensive to eat out in NYC? It can be, yeah. But, you know, I feel like you can find places, you know, I do feel like, because I lived in Orlando previous to New York City, and yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than Orlando. But, you know, I actually eat at home. I cook at home, and I eat home. I always eat at home. And then I run around and do my errands and go to work, and yeah, it can be expensive if you go out to eat all the time. For me, it's a treat when I do it, once in a while. Since my passion is, you know, my photography, my videos, that's what I'd rather spend my money on. Look at the sun. I don't know if you can see through the trees. The sunlight. Oops. Hit a button. All these restaurants up on the side streets too, which are really cool.
Really good.
I can smell this restaurant next to my left across the street. It's incredible. Okay, well, 2 more blocks and I'll let you guys go. And I hope you enjoyed this little walk with me on the Upper West Side on a Friday night. This is one of my favorite little strips of restaurants right here. So I am on Columbus. And let me double check what streets. I think it's 85th. Let me see. There's another great restaurant. We'll cross the street and I'll let you go. But I want to show you this one real quick.
He's like, I'm not.
Consulate. And this place called Good Enough to Eat. This is the place when I go out to eat. This is almost the place I always pick. I'm in between 85th and 84th. Okay. Yep, so here we are, my friends. I'll let you go. This place is a super popular place for ice cream. Always a line out the door, as you can see right here. People love it. I think there's 3 in Manhattan.
Come sit.
Okay guys, this is it. Right next door is my friend's place. I'm gonna go surprise her, knock on the door, see if she wants to grab a coffee or something or some ice cream. Take care everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.